Yeah, hi. This is the first tutorial of C language. Now, before starting C language, we'll understand what is the C language. C language was developed by Dennis Ritchie in 1972 at AT&T Bell Laboratories. Now, prior to C language, there was one more language, that was B language, that was developed by Cam Thompson in 1970. So there was some problem in B language. That problem got solved in C language. Now, since it has been used from 1972, C language currently also has been there in mostly in the college syllabus. Now, in this C language tutorial, what I will teach you each and every program deeply, so you can understand it very well, and all the concepts will be clear. Normally what happens, student just mug up the program during the time of exam and they clear the exam, they clear their semester, but at the end they will not become a good programmer because their concepts are not clear. Now we will understand the first program, and the first program I will teach very slow. I will teach each and every thing about the programming in C. Now first is hash include, then stdio.h. Now what is hash include means? Hash include is a preprocessor directive for C language which copies the code from the requested file to the given file just before compilation. Then what is stdio.h? It's a header file. It helps in working of function, all the function definition. So hash include stdio.h copies all the content of stdio.h to your program just before your program reaches the compiler. Now I will teach you what is the compiler later on. Now the second is hash include conio.h, that is I have not put in this. The reason I have not put hash include conio.h, if you are using turbo C++, in that you have to use hash include conio.h. Mostly it is used in two functions, CLR SCR function, it clears the screen and get ch. However, we are using dev C++, in that we can write the program of C language in dev C++. We don't have to use hash include conio.h. Now the second thing, that is main. Now main function is the entry point of any C program. It is the point at which execution of program is started. When a C program is executed, the execution control goes directly to the main function. Every C program have a main function. It helps compiler to compile the program. Now as I told you, I will teach you what is compilation and what is compiler. Now what is compiler? A compiler is a special program that processes statements written in a particular programming and turns them into machine language or code that a computer processor use. The language that we read gets converted into machine language, and again it gets converted into readable language that we call as output. Now the curly braces over here, curly braces program body starts. Now what is in comma b comma c semicolon? It's a variable name location memory where a program can manipulate the data. This location is used to hold value of the variable. The value of C variable may get changed in the program. C variables may be belonging to any of the data type. Now there are various data type, like int, float, char, etc. It is variable. Variable is a part of computer memory where data is stored. To store values in program, variables are created. Variables are created in memory. Variable has a temporary memory location. In that, data is not stored permanent. Till the time you are running programs, variables are there. When you close the software, variables are destroyed. Now variable syntax are data type and variable name. So int is data type and a comma b comma c is the variable name. That is the syntax of variable. Now mostly used data types are, now this I have used int variable. This is for number, usually use 2 byte space. Char for name, usually use 1 byte space. Float for decimal number, usually uses 4 byte space. Double data, it's like where large data is worked in float, where the data is large, and double is been used in float as well as in integer. Usually it uses 8 byte space. Now in the int a comma b comma c, here you can see a comma b comma c, 3 variables are created in memory. 3 blocks are created in the memory block that we cannot see in that, but you can store only integer value because since we have used integer data type. Now printf, enter 2 integer number. Now printf function means whatever we write in printf function, after compiling it shows in the runtime. Now when I compile the program, the output will be shown in the runtime. That screen is called as a runtime. Now scanf %d comma and a comma and b. Now %d is a format specifier used to identify by printf, scanf or other such function that our operation will be done on a variable having the format of an integer. For example, %d tells to print integer, %d comma n tells to print integer n. Now in this case %d and a is there. So now %d is format specifier. It let us know the integer data type is created. So we get to know through %d that we had created integer data type. And is called as ampersand in programming language, is written before any variable because it shows the address of a variable where the value will save, or what is the address of a. Just like if you write, suppose a is variable and its integer type, scanf %d comma and a, this will scan a integer and save it into the address of a variable a. And means address, the integer data should send here. Now the other thing is c a plus b. Now a plus b value is stored in c. Simple. Printf total is %d c, displays the message. So this message will be displayed. The total is, it will ask you the screen, enter two integer value numbers. So we need to put the two integer numbers and then it will give you the answer that total is this much. So the answer will be a plus b, 2 plus 2 4, whatever the answer. So we will compile this. You have to go to execute, compile and run. Now I have written 2 and 2, answer will give me 4. So a plus b, the value will be stored in c. So c is equal to a plus b. So this is the simple program that we have created. So so I have explained you the complete body structure of C programming. If you have understood the body structure, so we can go into the another program. The another program, that is square of a number. Same hash include std.h main. Now int I have used num comma b. Printf enter any number, %d and num, and what is the square, that will be number into number. So that value will be stored in b. So b value will be stored, the num value will be stored in b. So b is equal to num into num. So printf will be shown, enter any number, the square of given number is so and so. So if I put 2 the answer, it will show me 4. I'll just execute. So it has given me square of 2 is 4. I can put any number. So now the third program we will see, that is area of circle. I'll just open it. This is the program area of circle. Hash include std.h main. Now in this we have used the that is float data type, and I had given now the formula is area of circle pi r square. Now in this pi is remaining the constant, so I had given the value in pi is, that is 3.14, and float is again I had given variable name r comma CIR. Enter the value of radius. Scan %f, since it is float, so I have not used %d, I have written f and r. Circle is equal to, area of circle is equal to pi r square. So the pi value is constant 3.14 and radius and circle. So the value of the pi into radius will be stored in circle. So pi is constant and radius will be multiplied by 2 because the formula is circle is equal to pi r square. Result is %f. Yeah, I have not used %d, I have used %f since it is floor, and it will be display the result of circle because pi into r has been stored in the circle data name. I'll just compile it. So answer is area of circle is pi r square. So in this way the result will be generated. So here we have used float data type. Okay, so in data type we have used, and we have used right now over here float data type. Now after this, I like you to try, since we have done square of a number, we have done addition, you can try by your own subtraction. Then we have done square of a number, then you try by your own cube of a number also. So this way you can try. Then you can try simple interest formula also in your stuff. Now after this, since this simple program concept is clear, I'll teach you increment program also, that is called as the operators. Now in this, in first addition we have done plus, this is called as a addition operator. Then is equal to is, you can see is equal to is an assignment operator. Now we'll do the concept of another operator, that is post increment and pre increment. I'll teach you. This is very easy increment operator. Now post increment operator is there, post decrement operator is there, pre increment operator is there, and pre decrement operator. Now when I use post, so it will be a plus plus. When I say post decrement operator, so it will be a minus minus. When I use pre increment operator, so it will be pre, so before a it will be plus plus like this. And when I use pre decrement operator, it will be here minus minus. Now first we'll do the program of post increment operator. Now what post increment operator? Now a, what is the value of a is 2. Now a is 2, b is equal to a, and the value of a will be stored in 2. So now what will be a? And then a will be 2 and b will be what? The value of b will be stored, the value of a will be stored in b, so b will become what? 3, and a is 2 because b is equal to a plus plus. So the output will be 2 comma 3. Execute, compile and run. Yeah, see the output is 2 comma 3. How it is? Now what is the value of a? The value of a is 2. And what is the value of b? A value will be stored in b, and b is equal to what? A plus plus. So b will become 3. It will increase the value by 1. So this way the output 2 and 3 is generated. Now a plus plus, we will use a minus minus. What is the value of a? Is 2. Now a value will be stored in b. So now what will be b? B is equal to a minus minus. So b will be 1. So the output will be 1 output will be 2 comma 1. Let's see. See 2 comma 1. We will just compare it again. What is a? A is 2. Now a value is been stored in what? B. Now what is b? B is equal to a minus minus. So b should decrease by 1. So b will be what? 1. So I hope you have understood post increment operator and post decrement operator. Now we will use pre increment operator. Now pre means before a plus plus. Now in this first it will increment. Now what is the value of 2? Sorry, what is the value of a? Is 2. So now a will become automatically what? 3, and 3 value will store in b. So a will be 3 and b will be 3. We'll just compile it. Yeah, so a is 3 and b is 3. Now again I will teach you what is the value of a. The value of a is 2. Now a should increment by 1 here itself. So the a value will be 3. So now a value will be stored in what? B. So b will also will be 3. So output will be 3 comma 3. Now pre decrement operator. Now what is the value of a? 2. So it should decrease by 1. So a will be decreased by 1. So a will be 1. So value of a will be stored in b. So the output will be 1 comma 1. Let execute. 1 comma 1. What is the value of a? 2. So a should decrease by 1. So the value of a has become 1, and the value of a will be stored in b. So the b will also become 1. So in this way our video ends. I hope you have understood all the program.